like we're okay, up and running. 人が来るとここにどんどんメッセージが出てますから、どうでしょう。Good morning, good morning. Are we up and running? I don't see any comments yet this morning. We had problems with our microphone yesterday. Are we okay? So first question, do we have sound? Is there sound okay after yesterday's problem? Do we have sound? Anybody let me know? Oh. Loud and clear. Looks good. Okay. As you can see, there's a guest here this morning. We have the camera crew, the guy who's been chasing us for the past few days. They're back this morning. They're here to shoot a few things. We'll be doing the festival outside today, and he's going to catch the stream this morning. So please, no swearing. If I can remember as well. Okay. そう、もう始まったですね。そう。問題は僕は掘ってる間に読めないですね。だけど、メガネも違う。パソコンに読むメガネもありますし、掘りメガネもありますから、しょうがないですね。先日動作弾いた時に動作弾きながら同じメガネですから、パソコンも見て動作も OK です。だからチャッティングはできますから。今日は難しいです。多分ここに10、10、10、10、10になりますが、僕は全部読むチャンスがないですね。なるほど。しょうがない。もうみんなもう慣れてますから、わかりますから、しょうがない。I was just explaining to him how I'm not going to be able to follow all your questions easily because I'm carving today. I can't go back and forth so easily without my glasses. So if you do have a special question that you want me to answer, do the usual thing. Throw it into the question box. I'll hear it on a 5-minute mail check, and then we've got a chance to catch you. So today my attention to the stream might be a little bit scrappy. I was going to say crappy, excuse me. 見る人ですね、国によって、今の時間、日本の朝8時でしょ。だからアメリカは、3時、4時頃、カリフォルニア、ニューヨークは夜ですね。だ今の時間で放送すると、見る人、アメリカ人、カナダ人、メキシコ、ブラジルとかが多いですね。ヨーロッパはもう今、夜遅いです。寝る前。ヨーロッパに住む人も、見ますが、この時間で少ないですね。We should zoom in a bit more too, I think. Let's see. I don't think the guy can see you. 今ストリームの人たちが、僕はドイツでしょ、僕はオランダ、僕はニューヨークとか、後で見るチャンスになるかどうかわからないですが、そう。みんなの自紹介みたいなものですね。Australia, don't forget, okay, I'm sorry. 仮にも僕忘れないでね、オーストラリアもありますよ、とか。そう。I should mention something else about the stream yesterday too. There was a short guerrilla stream yesterday, as some of you noticed already. The giant Sancha Matsuri festival has started. It started yesterday afternoon, and it'll be going on today and tomorrow. And what I plan to do today is we ourselves are part of the festival. We're going to be doing some of the support systems, providing food and drinks for the people carrying the omikoshi, the festival shrines coming by. So I won't be able to host an actual stream, but what we're going to do based on yesterday's test is I'm going to put the camera up in the front window of the party room. It turns out to be not raining today, so I can put the camera outside. So I'll put the camera out there, and somewhere around 11 o'clock or 11:30, I think, in the morning, Japanese time, the first festival carts should be coming past this door. And I'm just going to turn the camera on and turn the Twitch stream on and just let it run. That's going to be a suitable time for some of you, and some of you won't be suitable, but I can't help that. So. let's see. We got some questions here or not. 質問があるかどうか。Yes, it was just a few minutes. It was basically just a test. I'm sorry. I had to figure out if I can get the wires to run from the balcony to the computer inside. So yesterday was just a test. Today's will just run for hours and hours. And what I probably will do is I'll start it, as I said, around 11:30. I'll come back an hour later, whatever, maybe start the stream and stop and start it again. So we don't have one giant 10-hour stream, but rather than a bunch of shorter streams at different hours. And also, if I do that, it'll send out notifications to people at different times. So that's the plan today, to start it somewhere around noon Japan time and then crack it up every couple of hours.今キャメラちょっと遠くから見てますが、今の飲みの仕事終わってから、このクロースアップ顕微鏡もビデオもズームインしますから、すごいクロースになりますが、考えられない。細かいことも見えますから。少々かな。文字の中でしょ。文字の周り。でこの道具を使って明かりを入れて、この周りに、それからキャメラをこの場所に当たってズーム。そうするとこれぐらいみんなこうに見えますね。で僕の指とかのみですごいクロースアップです。だからもう僕が日本に来る前、カナダに住んだ時にこのようなことがアンビリーブルでしょ。アンビリーブル。もう今向こうの人たちも自分がやりたいとか考えがあれば、もう素晴らしい。朝食べてないんですか？
食べてないですね。昨日の昼ぐらいから何も食べてないです。
そうですか。昼から？
はい。
なんで仕事ずっと？
ちょっとはい、バタバタしちゃって。
あ、そう。よくないですね。会社がイベントとかなんか用意してないですか？
会社、自分で買ってきて食べるって感じです。
Just a note to everybody, you're going to hear stomach rumblings. Quite often it happens on the stream here. I didn't get my breakfast or whatever. We've got double trouble today. This guy didn't have his breakfast either. So I'm just sitting here listening to him rumbling. It's going to be a contest today. Just smackdown. So, interesting question ね。今質問が入ってますが、今文字ですね。書いてありますから。彼が、なんていうの、板がだんだん古くなる。例えば100枚すり、200枚すり、500枚すりとか、昔の浮世絵をだんだん板が減っちゃうんでしょ？たくさん釣ってから。彼の考えが、この板はもうすり体験コーナーにやりますから、毎日数十年すると、毎週何百年すると、何ヶ月に何千人がすると、この文字が本当に大丈夫ですか？と質問を出したんですね。しょうがない。しょうがないです。 Yes, it's going to wear out at some point. This calligraphy is going to get a bit worn and beaten up. And the party blocks we've been using now, the little Peach Boy one, last time we counted, this was some months back, we tried to count up, and it was well over 8,000 copies. And it was worn, but it was still actually usable. They're still, I mean, we're going to use them today, even though they are slightly worn. It's not a question of, immediately dying. They just get bit by bit, slightly rounder, slightly rounder. And yeah, this set of blocks will wear out. Nothing I can do about it. This is what woodblock printmaking is about. If we made metal blocks, it would last longer, but that's not what people want to see in this environment. So yeah, this block will have a lifetime, a lifespan. All the more reason to get in here quickly and make one. You can hear the crispy though, right? The crunch, crunch, crunch. This is a pretty hard piece of wood, we selected here. So this, this stuff is going to last a while. You can hear it. It's hard. I'm only able to take away like a couple of millimeters at a time. This wood was chosen years and years ago for this job. What we're going to do with the stream today, there's no time to finish the whole key block here in the allotted 90 minutes or so before I have to get going. And I'm one of the people on party duty this morning. So what I'm going to do here, they want some variety on this little program they're making here. So what I'm going to do is I'll spend maybe the first 30 minutes or so doing this carving. Then we'll switch to a little bit of show and tell stuff, something I'm going to mention about the last YouTube video. And then for the past 30 minutes or so, we'll do a different kind of job. I've got to put the name embossing on some new Heroes prints. And there's a lot of them, and I won't spend hours and hours doing it, but that job is waiting as well. So we'll see those three things in today's stream. Black wears less. I can't say that. I know the amount of wear on all the blocks relates to a few things. It's of course how much we vigorously rub them. I know the wear and tear on the blocks is almost all from the brushes. It's not from the rubbing with the tool on the back of the paper. That's just flat downwards pressure. The wear and tear on the blocks is almost all from the brush. And you can imagine the lines are there, the pigment is getting rubbed across the lines. And it's like miniature, bits of sandpaper. So it's all up to the pigment. A very fine, soft pigment doesn't wear blocks at all, but a hard, crispy, crusty pigment will wear them a lot. So it's part of our policy. And when we're making our pigments, we try and grind them as much as we can to get rid of that sanding effect. And what we do for our black, we do it different from many workshops here in Japan do. They get their own calligraphy, what do you call them? The sticks, the ink sticks for calligraphy. Smash them up, soak them, grind them up, and that's where they get the black from. But the problem is, unless you grind it for hours and hours and hours and hours, it doesn't get fine enough. So we cheat. What we do is we buy pre-packaged commercial calligraphy ink. Now some people don't like it because it's a little bit too weak. It's not a rich, deep black. But what it is, it's made by some giant machines with rollers and rollers and rollers that pulverize this ink. And it's smooth like water. You dip your finger in it, you can't feel any particles at all. So for our black, we get minimal block wear. We don't need a deep, rich black because unlike many modern printing places, we don't do that thing about printing the key blocks in that dirty, dark black. We print them in a softer black, more of a gray. So the black, we're not too concerned about the black wearing out. And in fact, even in our party room right now, the print that's there, the Peach Boy, The color blocks have all been recarved once over. They've been on their second edition, and the key block is still hanging in. Too big.顕微鏡ですね。その面白い道具がもちろん L 時代にその道具なかったんですが、今回の今彫ってるものはそんなに細かくないですね。本当に顕微鏡必要ないです。なぜストリームの中にこの道具使うと、なぜか、一つはメガネ。僕はメガネ何種類使わないとダメですから。この顕微鏡もメガネですね。設定ができますから、この中に見るとメガネ外しても OK。それ一つ。で、もう一つの要素は、これがないと僕彫ってる間に回して、キャメラがアウトビューとか、キャメラレンズが見えないと。今、キャメラがぴったりこの下に設置してありますから。で、僕、この中回って、いつもキャメラの中にあります。サジェスチョンがもう向こうからあるよ。そのサジェスチョンですね。これ、レンズ使えば、キャメラが一回設置してみんなが見えますから。そのいくつか考えますね。でも本当に助かりますよ。もう66歳のデイビッドが目が本当にだんだん変になりますから。昔、レンズとかメガネなどなかった時代、大変でしょ？人によって、若い時から彫りの仕事が始まるとみんな OK ですが、人によって違うんでしょ？20歳ぐらいできない、30歳できない、40歳できないとか。僕はメガネはもう、15歳ぐらいから始まったんですが、やっぱりメガネとこのレンズとこの顕微鏡がないとこの仕事はできないですね。いつも見えますね。今のストリーム生ですが、終わってから9時半ぐらいストリームを消すと、このウェブサイト、Twitch テレビですね。Twitch テレビがこのストリームを保存します。今ヨーロッパで寝ている人は、朝起きて、このページアクセスして、今日のストリームを見ることができます。答えはできないんですから、しょうがない。でも、読みますよ。どのような質問？祭りですね。そう。今日の祭りどうになりますかとか。で、今日の予定は、このストリーム終わってから、このカメラを、お店の、バルコニーに置いておいて、ストリーミングオン。で、人たちが遊びに、今日の祭り見ることになりますから。で、みんな楽しみに待ってます。そう。すごい多い、チャット多いでしょ。もう全然読めないよ。ちょびしか見えないですね。で、今、ちょっと日本語わかる人が、私に話した間の日本語ですが、ほとんど人わからないですが、この見てる人の中にちょび日本語わかる人いますから、彼がちょっと通訳やってみるよ。今、デイビッドがテレビの人にメガネの話でした。そう。そう、今やってますよ。そう。そうね。この人、カンターという人が説明します。デイビッドは今メガネの話と顕微鏡の使い方を説明してますよ。そうで、もう一つのちょっと冗談、ちょっとゲームですが、僕メガネ2種類と顕微鏡ありますね。 do you understand? 英語の言葉、drinking game と言葉わかりますか？ drinking game といえば、もし友達ビール持ってるんですが、じゃあ一緒に映画を見てるとか、じゃあ英語の中のこの A さんがこの言葉を使うと、はい、みんな、はい、ゴーンと、また言葉が出てる、待ってる。言葉が出てると、ゴーンと。じゃあ、ドリンキングゲーム。僕はあんまり全然よくやらないですよ。もう人たちのドリンキングゲームがもう冗談ですね。デイビッドがメガネ交換すると、はい、皆さん、乾杯。で、またメガネ交換と、はい、乾杯。そうすると何分の間にもう酔っ払いですね。もちろん冗談ですね。そう、ドリンキングゲーム。ちょっとコミュニティになったよ。面白いよ。何百人ですか？毎日全員じゃない。もちろん週何回。もう本当に毎日見る人もいますから少ない。それからコミュニティの中から時々見えますから。Can somebody give me a hint? How many people are watching this morning? He was asking about that a few minutes ago. How many people watch on a typical day? I can show him the stats later, but right now, exactly 100? Really? 今、もう100。今、ぴったり100。僕が見えない。僕は放送してますね。で、見る人の画面の中に何人一緒に見てますかとか、その数字が出ますね。で僕が今101になった。プラス1人。だから、I don't know。そう、今、この人がほとんど毎日この時間になると125、150ぐらいになりますね。もちろん曜日によって。僕面白いことでしょ。このものが始まったと、やっぱり週末が多い。になるかなと思ったんですね。みんなね、フリータイムですから、このものを見ることができる。逆、週末は少ないです。平日は多い。じゃあ僕、何ですか？なんで平日は多い？じゃあみんな仕事で。で、パソコン、オフィスのパソコンで、一つのワンコーナーにこの画面を開いてますよ。あんまりいい話じゃないかもしれないですが、そう。で、週末は自分フリータイムですから、遊び。そう。まあ、日本にもそのことあるかもしれないよ。今、音聞きました？あれは質問が来る音です。I hear the question sound. I'm not getting much work done here. Am I explaining this to you? Explaining stuff to him. Sorry about that. Yeah. クエスチョンボックスに2つ入ってますよ。さっきの話したこと、古い版木を、古くなる。どうやって、ちょっともう一つは。質問。難しい質問ばっかりです。OK. I'm in a bind here. I've got to answer the questions to you guys, but I've also got to make sure that these people understand what's going on. So, let me just take one question there. There's two questions there. The first one just came in, asking about the old techniques. It was a theoretical what-if question. What if all the people who are making woodblock prints right now, whatever, pass away and don't pass it on? No more carvers and no more printers. Would it be possible for some future group, looking at all the stuff that we've left behind, would they be able to rediscover and recreate the technology? That's an interesting question. It's hypothetical. I'm not sure. I can't answer it with any exactness. There would be some difficult things to do, some really difficult things to do. And I can speak of this from my own experience. When I was working in Canada on this, I had just that situation. I had no access to real people doing this. All I had was access to finished work, finished prints, and some rough descriptions about it. It was even worse. There was no YouTube videos for me to look at and stuff like that. And if that's all I'd had, how well would I have been able to recreate this? I got pretty good at it, before I actually met any Japanese craftsmen. I was making prints that, whatever, they weren't world-shaking, but they were okay. In fact, we'll be looking at some of them in the next YouTube video that I make over the next few days. So if it were just carving and just printing, I would say it could be done. But that's a big if, because that assumes that you've got access to good paper and all the other parts of it, all the other background situations. If everything's gone, if there's no paper, if there's no tools, if there's nothing, and all you've got is to try and recreate the thing from scratch, then I think that's a much bigger if. And without paper, I don't know. I'd really hesitate to bet on the fact that this could be done again. So that's all I can say, really. You can get a pretty long way through as long as you've got the stuff to do it with. 今の質問ですね、面白い。将来、もし、本当に伝統的木版画やってる人が全部なくなる。彫り師もすり師も全然いない。残って説明、残ってビデオ、残って本、資料とか、それだけしかないと、木版画ができること。僕の経験が40年前カナダにいる間に職人に会うチャンスなかったんですから。で、僕は資料いろいろ読んで自分でトライしてで僕は結構うまいものできたんですが100にならないですね。絶対100にならない。やっぱり人から次の人のタッチが本当に大切でしょう。でも今そのようなビデオが保存すると次の人たちがすごいチャンスでしょ。資料と文章いろいろ博物館に残った道具このビデオそうするとできるかな。Adding to what we were just saying there, if there's no craftsman left and you're just trying to learn this from leftover materials, I think the future would-be craftsmen have a huge advantage, and of course they've got all these videos. My God, seeing a video like this it's not exactly the same thing as sitting next to a craftsman, but my God, it's pretty close to it, Even the sounds, you hear the crunching the same, you get everything, So given a bunch of these videos preserved for the future, not just mine, but whoever else is doing this, and I think you got a pretty good chance at reproducing this anywhere. This one is very hard. もう選んだそのもの。重版が長持ちになるために結構硬いものを選ぶ。
この版木っていうのは消耗品なんですか？やっぱ。長いこと使い込んでるとやっぱりダメになっちゃうものなんですかね。なんですか？
すると減っちゃうんですね。
やっぱり
もちろん。消耗品と言えないですが、ある日なくなりますね。古くなるとしょうがないですね。ここにも大正時代の版木持ってますが、何枚3000枚4000枚ぐらい作品作ったみたいですが、やっぱりだんだん使えなくなるけど、しょうがない。もう一回彫ります。糸が古くなると、それはデメリットだけじゃないよ。もし板一回彫り師彫って、ずっと何百年の間に使うことができれば、彫り師の仕事がなくなるんですよ。だから何年の間に使って、もう一回彫り師に頼んで、これ彫り師の仕事ですよ。何を本当の話見えないですからね。そう うん。今、さっきの話に、日本語わかる人は今通訳やってますからさ。カラスの話。今、カラス何言ってますか？ I don't understand Japanese speaking crows, no. So. Talking about the program here, what I described to you yesterday, actually the plans have changed. These people came here a few days ago, and the original plan they were asking us, just a minute, I'll copy this here. The original plan they had was to visit 3 shops in Asakusa that were all doing something traditional, but something that was also of interest to foreigners specifically. And the 3 shops were this one, Mokohankan. Then they found a place that does Japanese lanterns, chochin, with what are called edomoji, those big fat letters written in Japanese to show. 3番目は何? I forget. さっきの番組の話、3つの紹介でしょ。うちと提灯作る店と。
はい。なんですけど、今回はもうデビッドさん
でも今このルーツ、だからさっきの番組の考えは3箇所ですが。
はい。提灯。
漢字ハウスでしょ。そう。今、彼の話でしょ。番組に使わなくてもちろん。The third one, they found a place near here. Actually, we send customers there too all the time. It's a place where you go and they give you some tea and you drink and they ask you your name and they make Japanese characters out of your name and, figure out what's a good kanji and try and train you how to write your name in Japanese. That was the original idea, and it's still going on. I think it'll be broadcast next week or 2 weeks from now or something. But what they found when they came here to do this, time check. What am I doing? Time check. Whatever. What they found when they came here to do this was that we're a pretty interesting place, and there's lots of other stuff going on here. So I guess upstairs in their executive suite, they're discussing what to do. So somebody gave this guy, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to think about making a longer program. So they gave him the go-ahead to come here with the camera, just shoot a bunch of stuff, not for a program, but for editing and to look at. And they're going to decide if there's enough material here to shoot for maybe a 25 or 30-minute program. It's not decided yet, nobody knows, but that might be coming up there everywhere. Anyway, I better not neglect my work here. Not neglect my work, right. 質問 I hear the button. Just give me a minute. I gotta do some work here, though, please. Excuse me just a sec.
忙しいですね。
いや、今日はちょっと特別でしょ。普通はゆっくり掘って、時々質問をまた掘る。で、今日はdouble work でしょ。I have to explain everything twice, tell you what's going on. いつもそんなに難しくない。ゆっくり簡単に仕事やりながら。お店もよく来るよ。このグループ、今日の100人の中に、みんな日本に興味持ってるよ。だから自分が旅行を考えると、日本に来ると、僕だけじゃなくてもちろん、あちこちに東京、京都、箱根とか行きますが、絶対東京にいる間に、もちろんデイビッドのお店に遊びに来る。毎日ありますよ。階段に登って、ビデオ見たよか、Twitch ストリーム見たよとか。みんな僕の顔とかもわかりますが、逆はわからないですが。
僕は知ってるけど、デビッドさんわかんないです。
そう。みんなハッピーですよ。みんな客にならないでしょ。だから時々ただ挨拶、一緒に写真撮って帰ります。で、物を買う人もいますが、僕の考えがこのストリームとか YouTube ビデオをもう宣伝の考えもありますが、宣伝のためにじゃないんです。だから、やっぱ show something, please buy this とか、その話は全然ありません。とりあえず一緒に楽しみにしましょう。宣伝パワーもある。
この配信ってどのくらい続けてるんですか？
私のこれからの
ずっと配信毎日やってるじゃないですか。いつからやってるんですか？
ストリームの方が今日 When did we first start doing this? When did I come up on Twitch? Last year, August, the show? Somewhere around there? In August. 去年の8月からスタート。
から毎日ですか？
そうですね。最初に1日2回、朝のストリームと夜のストリーム。アメリカの人たちのために、ヨーロッパの人たちのために。just もう too much。だから1ヶ月ぐらい、1日2回。でもその後はもう1日1回。週6回ですね。火曜日は定休日です。何もない。そう、90分。I'm reliable too. 8 o'clock exactly start. We do this for about 90 minutes. そう。みんな待ってる。待ってる。Twitch というサイトですが、ほとんどゲーミングですね。若者たちがパソコンの画面を映すんですね。e スポーツ、ビデオゲームがスポーツになったんですね。このチャンネルはそのために作ってやったんですね。どんどん少しずつ僕のものみたいなチャンネルがだんだん始まったんです。例えばオーストラリアに住んでいる人が家具を作る職人。彼もストリーミングします。いろいろあります。He was asking a bit ago, what other kind of stuff is on Twitch other than me? You know, Twitch is mostly gaming. Is there other people doing something similar? I don't know much about that. I saw one guy a while ago, a guy in Australia making furniture or something else. Anybody else know of any other crafty type channels, whatever? Pop me a link in here because he'll want to know some about those later.今、チャットに教えてください。このチャンネルみたいなものありますか？ご存知ですか？今、ボンボントントントントントントン出てます。何？ポートリー、ブラックスミティング、なんちゅうの？馬の、なんちゅうの日本語で？馬の靴？昔の。鉄で作った。
蹄鉄ですね。はい、蹄鉄。
蹄鉄？ごめんなさい。初めてその言葉。このものを作る職人のチャンネルとか、今何？瀬戸物作る人とか、グラスブローイング、グラスで瓶を作る人とか、いろいろありますよ、みたい。僕、見るチャンスないですから、しょうがない。だんだん面白くなったよ。もう本当にインターネット、もう何年の間にもっともっともっと便利になりますね。 Okay, I think maybe we should switch out then. This isn't finished yet, but let's switch out. He wanted me to show different kinds of stuff, so let's do that. That area is now done. What time is it now? It's 8:40, so this area is now done. Of course, there's not too much left to go, you know. All this middle area, this was all finished quite a bit earlier. So what's left now is just this last little bit of sky here. And I've got to go around the outside, clearing this off. And one thing, people keep reminding me, don't forget, Dave. There's one place here where I chipped the borderline. Can I zoom in and see it? When I was cutting the border, it would be a few days ago, a few weeks ago. I don't even remember now at this point. I don't know if we can get a view of this or not. Hi, can you see it? There's a chip. Oh, there's still some waste wood here, so this part. There's a chip on the border here, and I'm going to have to fix that. I'm not going to do it today, but sometime. What I'll do is after I've carved the outside of this ring, we'll be doing that. So that'll be something people can clip and see. We'll do a repair there. That'll come in the next session or the one after that. I don't know. No idea. Okay, there we go. Anyway, let's put this aside for a while. He wanted me to show more variety of stuff here, so let's put this away for just a minute and go on to something else.今ちょっと両方説明できないですから、とりあえずこの人たちのために英語で説明しますから。Okay, the other day we were showing a YouTube video. We showed some books, old-fashioned books. Where's the pack I had here? Here we are. These were some of the books I had. I think this is the pair. Glasses on, glasses off. This was the pair that I showed in the YouTube video. And I think this was the page. So I think it was one of these exactly. So this was the page we described how the writing was done and read. Anyway, so there was lots of demand. Lots of people wrote to me after that video saying, Dave, where can I get some of these books? Where can I get some of these books? We've had a few here. This is, these have now become mine. I've taken them apart. I've resewn them. They're really not suitable for sale because I've sort of made such a big thing about them. But I called our friend Uede-san. I asked him to see what he can do to supply us with a bunch of these. Now, I knew in advance that he had a bunch of them because I asked that before doing the books. But he has now sent me a whole batch of them. We've got a bag of them here. Yoisho! Another bag, another box of them here. And he's got a bunch more. And in the middle of these, there's something interesting too. He's included a giant set of 10 series. I haven't even had a chance to open them yet and look at them. I've opened one pack here. Let's have a look and see what's inside. And when I called him, I asked him, please, I don't want to see piles of junk. I'd like to see, excuse me, I'd like to see books that are kind of nicely preserved and nicely made. And he's got the same, what they are. It's, the thing you've seen. Books in sets of two. And every now and then what he's got something like this. This is a broken pair. So we just have one of the pair like this. And it's, if you saw the previous video, you'll know what the stuff is like. These are, look at this, a bit worn out on the edge here and here. And this brings me to a problem. What to do with these about getting them out into people's hands. Here in the shop, oh, no, what's happening? 8:43. That's not Cameron, he's off today, it's the weekend. It must be, might be Ishikawa-san. It's okay. It's okay. Ishikawa, good morning. I remembered you didn't put a button on the fridge though. 冷蔵庫のドアにボタンなかったんです。つけてなかったんです。で、俺今シャワーから出た。本当。でも昨日の夜彼女は明日目。そう。
あれつけてなかったね。
そう。ごめんね。
すいません。はい、ありがとうございます。
Where was I? So, how can we now get these in people's hands and stuff? Because there's a couple of problems. With our own prints, we scan it, we put it in the website, and there's an order form for it. People order it, we send it. People order another one, we send it. In our flea market section, we only have one of each print in the flea market. So we choose a selection, scan it, put it on there. But the scanning time and description time and making web page time, even though we're pretty efficient at this, takes up a lot of time. And we can't do that for every one of the prints in our flea market. And what are we going to do now with these books? Here in the shop, it's okay. We figured out what to do in our shop. We're going to do this sort of thing. We're going to get a clear file. We're going to put the books in the clear files in pairs. And it's sealed at the sides, but it's open at the top. And they're going to be in a bunch, you know, so people can browse through and browse through and browse through. And they can see the basic appearance, the title, and the price will be there. And then there'll be a note on that little browser section that says, if you want to inspect one of the books, please ask the staff. The staff's going to have the little white gloves. You put the little white gloves there, no problem, and take the book out. Well, there'll be a table for this in the shop downstairs. Take the book out, have a look at it. You can see what's going on. So people in the shop will be able to access these, look at them, and decide whether or not they think it's okay. What am I going to do for the website? I really don't know what to do. I can't scan every page of every one. I can't describe carefully every one. This one on page 5 has an area that's thumb worn and stuff like this. Or another one on page 16 has 3 little holes where worms ate it. I can't do that. So I'm not sure what to do about this. We can just make a generic package like this. 2 books. David will choose them from our selection. There they are. General condition, maybe level A, level B, level C. Make a descriptive page like that. Level A is fine, clear, all the strings are okay, no wormholes. Level B means 1 or 2 wormholes. Level C, such and such. And just price them like that. That's all I can think of at the moment on what to do here. So we'll see. No idea. It's a question of how much time I can spend on getting that done, you know. Yeah, condition grading. John's talking about that here. So level A, level B, level C. But, you know, you're going to want to see what kind of pictures are inside. Is there blood and guts? Are there swords? Is it just people talking heads? You know, some of these books have more action than others. Like, what are we going to look at here? Okay, there's some kind of old lady talking to a guy. Someone's doing something in the background. Lots and lots of text. 2 people talking. You know, there's more action in some than there is in others. So I don't know. People, I think, are going to want to browse these things. But there's no way at the price range we're talking about that I can possibly photograph every page of every one of these things. He's got a sword in the fireplace. She's looking in through the window. No idea what's going on. Anyway, throw me your ideas. Throw me your feedback. Generic disclaimer, contents may vary, condition not guaranteed. Well, I'm not trying to be negative about this, you know. I want this to be interesting for people. I want it to be fun. And when they get the package, I want them to have, oh my God, look what I got. This is so cool. I don't want people to open the package and think, oh, geez, I didn't get a good one, you know. Anyway, whatever, let's go on. These are here, and when we get some time mixed in with building the shop downstairs, we will try and get a bunch of these online. But within the next few days, these will be appearing in our shop first. And online, I don't really know. Okay, moving right along. Next step. Senjutsu はYouTube ビデオを作ったんですが、フォークスは草草子、この本ですね。1850年ぐらい、60年ぐらい作った本ですね。すごい楽しいよ。面白い。もう面白いいっぱい。読めないんですが、読まなくても楽しいはいっぱいです。そう。多分、文章の内容はあまり面白くないかな。ちょっとドラマティック、メロドラマ、テレビドラマみたいなものですが、本も綺麗。彫りは考えられない素晴らしい。雰囲気は綺麗。文の内容はあまり気になってない。Okay, for the rest of the time left this morning, about a half an hour or so, I've got something else that's got to be done because we've got to send these prints through to Jed. We got a new batch of Ukiyo-e Heroes prints back from one of our printers, Kubota-san, the other day. And we're running out of stock of them in the shop, so I've got to get them into production. And the last step on it, Kubota-san himself doesn't put the name embossing up, so I have to do that here today. Some of you have seen this before. Everybody's seen this before. What's the rough price range on these books? They're not going to be so expensive, you know. There really are quite a lot of them here left over in Japan. I think some of them, there's a bunch on eBay here and there that come up. And what we're looking at here for our prices, excuse me, those pairs like that, a pair that is in just average condition, maybe the string's broken, you know, not the perfect pair. A pair in average condition is going to be somewhere in the $100, $120 range. Not sure exactly. It won't be much more than that at all. These are not hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Those Yoshida Hiroshi prints we saw the other day are going to be more expensive than this because they are really rare one-off of each. You've seen this print before, but my God, they're getting good. He's getting better and better at this, you know. I don't know if I should say that or not. This current batch is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This was done by Kubota-san. Am I in the camera view here? So, get in the camera. And I've said the same thing every time. The consistency from one print to the next is just amazing. They look like something that's come out of machines, you know. They're so consistent. What do we got? There's the upside down group at the end. He's put this group upside down. He's thinking this is the group that may not be appropriate. Look at this. You can see there's a red blob on it. Maybe I can get that taken away with a microscope. Maybe not. So we'll leave this group aside for the moment. I'll inspect these later to see which ones are okay, which ones aren't okay. And for the moment, I'll take him at face value on these. He's getting so good at this, you know. The other thing too is block wear. I don't have a comparison to show you right here. It's beside me. But we did this a while ago. We are now over 1,000 copies with this rickshaw cart print. And people are concerned. Dave, is it okay? Is the block wearing out? And I've got to tell you, absolutely. You know, we've got the tiny teeth here. We've got the mustache. We've got hair. We've got tiny things in the lettering. This print is not showing any wear at all. And we're over 1,000 copies. And it's because of what I told you before. For the black pigment, we're using very, very well ground, finely ground pigment. We take care of our brushes so well on the shark skin, make them soft. And we don't overdo this. This would have been last printed a couple of months ago, 60 or 80 copies. So a couple of months going by between printings is not so bad. The wood has a real good chance to dry out. Okay, again, I'm talking too much and not getting any work done. Let me just check my registration here. It's going to go in there. There, looks good to me. Let's roll. Let's zoom out a bit. You'll be able to see this, right? So, I've got the in stack, the out stack, the prints, and I've got a piece of cloth. I'm just using this to slightly moisten the paper. In it goes to the registration marks. And what we're doing here is embossing the names. There's an embossment now. Hori Buru, carver Bull, Suri Kubota Kenichi, printer Kubota Kenichi, and it's now embossed. We always have trouble showing this on the stream. Where am I? Let me try and find it here. Can you see it perhaps there? Anyway, the embossing here now is on the side corner, the carvers and printers' names. And it's our standard joke. The quality goes in and then the names go on. Drink, drink, drink. This part of the job too, it should be done by the printer himself, but we can't get this guy to come on board. He doesn't mind us putting his name on, but he won't do it himself. For him, it's just a troublesome extra job. I don't care, he says, I don't care. Well, we do care. I do want my name on this, and I do want his name on this. You know, I can see why he doesn't want to do it. It's an extra step. It's an extra couple of hours work. I think it's my prerogative as a publisher to get these names on here, you know. It wasn't that he was resistant to it, it's just that he couldn't be bothered, you know. Didn't think it's important. And I get it, that's the craftsman's idea, you know. I mean, back in the old days, the craftsman's names were never on these prints, you know. So I get it. He just got his head down, just let me make the prints, just keep out of the way. He's not looking for fame and fortune and stuff, you know, so. Yeah, why should I use a press? I think, John, I'm not, you know, philosophically against it. Putting this embossing on isn't actually making the print. So if there was another way to do it, I wouldn't be really against it. But I'm not really sure that I want to take these finished prints, which we've so carefully made, and start running them into an actual press, you know. My experience with presses is very, very low, but you get your stack of 100 sheets of paper, whatever, you start getting ink ready, start getting things ready, bang, 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 and the first few sheets get thrown away and stuff like that. So I don't think I would want to put a stack of these woodblock prints into a machine for printing this, you know. I think I'd just rather, just do this quietly myself, you know.今ですね、チャットの中に一人がこのエンボス仕事はもう木版とあまり関係ないですから機械ででもいいんですよね。いいじゃないですか。プリンティングプレスで。悪い考えじゃない。とりあえず彼の考え。デイビッドの時間は大切ですから、この場所だけでチャカチャカチャカチャカチャカできるでしょうか。他の人が、やれ、そのこと言えないでくださいとか、悪いとか、手じゃないとダメとか、いろいろ入ってるんですけど、もう笑いながらでしょ。そう。今このことを話した人、ベッカーですね、ジョン・ベッカー。彼がアメリカのテネシーに住んでます。最初は、このストリームじゃなくて僕の YouTube ビデオを見たかもしれない。いつか始まったと覚えてないですね。メールもやって、彼がウェブショップから何枚を買ったことありますし、YouTube ビデオにコメント。ここにも毎日じゃないですか、時々出て。彼が去年の春、日本にいらしたんですね。僕知らなかった。とりあえず階段上がって、彼が説明して、ジョン、thank you. もういろいろ喋りながら、じゃあ夕飯も一緒に食べて、 彼がその次の日、旅行中でしょ。彼は次の日、スカイツリーに登ったんです。ここがうちの窓からスカイツリーが見えます。彼が面白いことをスカイツリーの一番高い、なんていうの展望台なんていうんですか、部屋が三脚用意して、カメラ用意して、ズーム、僕反感の建物、看板と見えたんですね。で、写真撮って、そう。で、戦争時も、スカイツリーから見えますよ。ズームレンズがあれば。と僕に送ったんですね。I can see you とか。と今もう決まったんです。彼が今度日本に来るとき、今年の秋来る予定ですから、彼が一緒に、じゃあ、携帯を持って、彼がスカイツリー登って、はい、用意できましたよ。屋上に出てください。で、屋上までスカイツリー向いて、彼がパチンと、このような写真考えてますから、そう。We have a date, right, John? A new photograph from the sky tree. So. Can you find the link to it, John? Is it online somewhere that I can show this guy? Is this the usual location? Yes, my normal carving bench. Nothing has changed, absolutely. It's a bit funny because I've got the carver's light on while I'm printing to try and show this embossing. But yeah, this is my normal bench. I think we can see it, show. It's the usual thing. Horiburu Suri Kubota Kenichi. Hori carving, bull me, Kubota Kenichi is the printer. Yeah, I moved the bench forward. You can't see my toes anymore. The bench had gradually slipped back and back and back and back and back. Horror of horrors, you could see my feet. You're lucky I got pants on. Don't sweat it. When we get to the middle of the hot summer, it might be a different story. Back when I was in Ome, in July and August, there was no camera. And the river's waiting outside. I would just carve and swim, clothes optional. But here we got rules. Can I access that? That looks like a pretty funny long link. Let's try if I can show the guy here. Tell me how much I hate trackpads. Let's try this. さっきスカイツリーからの話でしょ。彼が撮った写真、今ストリームの中に説明しました。そう。見えますか？
あ、見えます。
あ。It's not letting us see it, John, because I'm not logged into Facebook on Google Chrome. Let's see if it shows me again. はい、これ。もうご飯館もこの辺ですね。
出てきちゃった。
じゃあ、後で別のパソコンに。
ありがとうございます。
はい、Thanks, John. Thanks for the trouble there. Okay, so we have a date for November, right? We'll do it again or whatever. We'll pay your ticket to go up to Skytree again if you don't want to go. 問題はスカイツリー高いでしょ？だけど彼がもう行ったんですから、もう一回行きたくないです。so, we'll put it in our advertising budget. Pay John to go up there. Actually, we should think about how to do that properly. Maybe me and 2 or 3 of the staff, whatever. We can go up on the roof and hold some banner that says something. Pay you to go up to the Skytree and shoot our picture again or something. I don't know. Any ideas? Maybe it'll be for a grand opening. We can do Mokuhankan, grand opening of the first floor. AC, air conditioning. I can't abide air conditioning, you know. I really hate it so much.今の職人は本当に素晴らしい職人でしょ。もう一枚ずつ何も違いがない。本当に素晴らしい。これは趣味でやってる人、プロの一番大きな違いでしょ。趣味作ってる、趣味でできたものはもう面白いかもしれないんですが、プロの場合は自分の好み、自分の面白さだから全然関係ない。見本を用意して、絵師とかハモットとか比べて、一緒に決めて、その後はオフ。自分の考えはスイッチオフです。全く同じものを作らないと無理です。ちょっとそう説明すると、仕事がもうロボットの仕事になるみたいでしょ。じゃあなんでロボットじゃないですか。パンパンパンパン。人間たちがないです。でもありますよ。あります。印刷物、ロボットで作ったものは味がないですね。Nothing, just cold. ただの印刷物です。このもの一枚ずつ違いがないんですが、味がありますね。タッチありますね。ごめん、言葉で説明しにくいんですが、触ると見るとわかりますよ。いつか50年後、100年後、すごいロボットがジュジュジュジュジュジュジュジュジュできるになるかもしれないんですが、今の間に一番ベストバランスですね。まだ人間のタッチ、私たちはまだ見たいんですよ。そこまでできる人はまだ生きてる。素晴らしいですよ。素晴らしいです。わかんない。車作る人たちがトヨタの工房でギュー、ネジギー、はい、次、ネジギー、ネジズー。あれは本当にロボの仕事。自分が作ったものは見えないですが、このものは、この人はゼロから最後まで自分でチャチャチャチャチャチャチャ、素晴らしい腕で違うんですよ。ロボの仕事見たいんですが、ロボの仕事ではないですね。もう、It's the best work for people. もう本当に人間しかできないものでしょう。ちょっと面白いことですが、今話はほとんど英語でしょ。いろんな国に住んでる人ですからもう英語です。とこの中にこの私の名前を日本語で書いてありますね。今日やってるもの、ホリ、ブル、スリ、コータ。もちろん変じゃないですね。英語に直すと、ホリブル、言葉ありますよ。ホリブル。Do you know the English word?
どういう意味ですか？
ホリブル。
ホリブル。
best Japanese word. ホリブル。悪いでしょ。の意味ですね。素晴らしいの反対。ホリブル。汚い、悪い、良くない。ホリブル。僕その混ぜて日本語と英語を混ぜながら変な英語の言葉になりますよ。 今チャットの中、さっき話した屋上で写真、スカイツリーからいろんな今考えてますから。デイビッドは結構明るいものを用意してくださいとか、レンズの角度とかいろいろ考えてます。本当にコミュニティです。
いろんな話するんですね。
もう俺がないようです。で今の仕事は繰り返し多いでしょ。今ちょっとあんまり面白くない。一回見るとわかりますが。だから時々今ちょっと邪魔ですが、ないと質問が来ると、デイビッド教えてくださいとか。僕、この仕事は絶対頭仕事じゃないですよ。で、本当に簡単。やりながら話ができますから。見る人の中に結構若者も多いみたいですね。パソコンで遊ぶ時間がありますからとか、その Twitch テレビわかる人、若者も多い。時々意見でメールとかこのコメントの中に、デイビッドは私のじいちゃんみたい。だけど多分20歳の人、デイビッド66ですから。じいちゃんの言っていろんな昔話の話とかいろいろ話ありますから、ひげもありますし。デイビッドじいちゃん。Crows are noisy this morning out there. I can perhaps guess why. They probably know it's festival time. There's going to be food all over the place. People buying festival food, maybe buying too much, can't finish it, look for a garbage can, the food's out there somewhere. These guys are probably going to be very, very happy this weekend. I didn't say father, I said grandfather. Hmm. 今カラスの話ですが、ある人は、あのカラスはデイビーの窓の外。自分の窓の外と思ったんです。世界中にいますね。Cardigans I gave up when I was about 18, but the rocking chair, I don't know. Not much interest in that. You see, I'm not so old, and that's okay. 66, I'm not so bad. But the bare fact is, at 66 already, there are staff members here who are less than 1/4 of my age. And that's no joke. I know Rei-chan, young Rei-chan, who is helping us with the print parties now. She's 16. So I'm 4 times older than her. Tell me how young that makes me feel. Not. Okay, we're out for time. It's about 9:15. So what's going to happen next? I think we'll hear the doorbell in a few minutes. Kawai-san should be coming in today. It'll be Kawai-san and Koizumi-san helping me with the parties today. And we've got backup staff. Ishikawa-san, you saw, she came through a while ago. She's upstairs printing, but she's going to be on call. If the festival thing goes crazy and we get a bajillion people in the shop here, we're going to scream upstairs and give her a call. And Aoyama-san, he'll be downstairs working on the shop downstairs. And he's going to be on standby too. Yeah, I don't think he can't really help us much. He doesn't do speak English. But, And then to recap what's going to happen today, once the stream is off here at 9:20 or 9:25, whenever we're finished with this stream, I'm going to move the camera out to the front room. We're going to put the camera on the balcony outside the building this morning. And there's nothing happening yet, so you can wait a while, but somewhere around just before noon, maybe 11:30 or so, I'm going to fire it all up and just let it run. We're just going to do streaming here. We'll put the camera outside, start streaming, and just let it run. And I have no idea what time and what exactly you're going to see. Different festival floats will come by. There will be stretches when nothing much happens, and there will be stretches where bang, 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 there's people cheering and, festival stuff all the way. And towards the evening, once it gets darker, 6:37, that's when a whole bunch of festival floats will be coming by. So that'll be about 2 in the morning for our American friends. Can't help you on that one. And the Europeans will get a bit luckier on that, because it'll be 10 in the morning for them. We can hear in the distance drums in the distance. I don't think you can hear it yet, but it started. The first portable shrines have obviously started their rotation today. Wedding, is that stuff today? So, how could they dare schedule that at the same time as our festival?そうか。じゃあ今日もう一つのビッグニュースかな。イギリスの結婚。僕ちょっと細かいことわからない。なんちゅうの、イギリスのハリーさん今日結婚するみたいだけど、ビッグニュース見たいとか。I suspect that on Japanese TV today, that's going to be a big deal. They're going to be streaming that, I'm sure. It's not my taste, but it's clearly a global event, one of those things. Am I a subject of the crown? I guess doubly so. I guess I was born in Britain. I'm a British subject, I suppose. we emigrated to Canada, and I'm not sure Canada's relationship to all that stuff. It's a Commonwealth country, I believe, but I don't really know what that means. But yes, I'm a British subject, so yes, he's my prince, I suppose, if you believe in those things. I became a Canadian citizen, but Brits allow dual citizenship, so I have two. I'm eligible for two passports. I'm a British, whatever they call it, British subject or British citizen, whatever. I was born there. I didn't lose that by going to Canada. After being in Canada a few years, I think the limit back then was 3 years or something, I can't remember. We were landed immigrants in the 1950s, and I think in the early 60s, the family became Canadian citizens. It happened to me when I was a child. I didn't do it myself. And here in Japan, my status is a permanent resident. I'm not a Japanese citizen, I'm a permanent resident. If I became, if I applied for and was granted Japanese citizenship, they request that you, nullify or abandon or whatever. They don't allow dual nationality for adults in principle here. So to become Japanese would mean negating my other citizenships, which is not specifically of interest to me at this point. So. My status in Japan being a permanent resident allows everything. I can work, I pay taxes exactly the same as everybody else. I have health insurance the same as everybody else. What I can't do is I can't vote at any level here. I can't vote national, prefectural, or city. Voting here is for citizens only. Even though I do pay the same taxes as citizens, I don't get a voice there. Whether I should complain about that or not, whatever, I don't really much care. And there are certain job classifications not available. You have to be Japanese citizens. I don't know the exact list. You can't become a policeman. I think to hold elected office, I guess you perhaps need to be a citizen, of course. The common sense type of stuff, So for me, I'm perfectly happy with my permanent resident status. I can buy property, I can run a business, pay taxes, as I said. So, should I get complaining? No taxation without representation. Should I have a revolution here? No thanks. I'm a guest here, If I choose to stay as a resident rather than a citizen, there's still some aspect of it that says I'm a guest here. I'm not the person that makes those rules because I have no voice here. So I either have to accept those rules or bugger off, go away. I'm quite happy to accept those limitations. I think there's very few countries in the world where I would be treated as a minority, as a non-citizen, as well as I'm treated here.今の話ですね、デイビッドは日本人ですかじゃない。僕、永住持ってますね。そうするといろいろ質問で僕説明して、永住ですが、もちろん税金、普通の日本人と払います。同じ。違いがない。買うことはできます。No problem。永住の方はもちろん選挙権ない。それだけですね。それがない。総理大臣にならないとか、警察の関係の仕事できないとか、あんまりデメリットないですね。この国は永住持ってる人結構優しいです。なんていう両方、rights and responsibilities ね。向こうのアメリカに住んでる人はずるい。デイビッドは税金払いますから、選挙権もらわないと良くないです。その考えありますね。多分カナダ、国によって違いますね。僕の経験、カナダに、もし永住のものを持っていると、市の関係の選挙をもちろん参加すること。国の選挙を参加しないですね。で、レベルによって、日本の場合はゼロ。何もできない。で、そうすると日本はちょっと厳しいです。そう。僕はしょうがないですね。僕のルールじゃない。でもちょっとですね、僕、本当に普通の日本人と一緒に税金払います。違い全然ない。 国民健康保険とかも入ってますとか。でも選挙権ゼロです。There are questions waiting for me. You mean here in the question box over there? Okay, hang on a sec. Nani question bako ni nanka haitteru mitai desu. Oh, there is. Hai, two. A little bit existential, the show. What's the other question here? Sheen on old used wood box paste. Okay, let's see. Let's try these questions. Somebody's asking about old wood blocks. They've seen some old wood blocks, and there's kind of a sheen and a shininess on them. Is this the absorption of paste, and does it help to protect the block? I would think it's not so much the paste. If you're probably talking about old black blocks. We've seen them. There's this black shiny sheen on them. And it's not so much paste as it's glue. Quite frequently printers, especially in the older days, when they're printing black keybox lines, they mix Nikawa glue in with the pigment. And that goes down and down and down and down into the wood. And you could never, ever, ever wash it out. And over the period of decades of using a key block, that Nikawa glue has just filled and stuffed, and it's like, it becomes almost like petrified wood. The wood is actually preserved and helped. That must be Kawai-san, huh? The wood is preserved and protected by that glue and the sumi pigment going into that block. Oh, Koizumi-san, good morning. Oh, you're in first today. Kai-san wa kore kara kana? And the second question, I forgot what it was. That's it, that's it. One thing at a time in my brain. Is there a question you would like to answer or talk about, but you have never been asked in any interview yet? Interesting. I think I'd probably have to think about that for a while. I know most interviews that come here are at a pretty, I would say, low level, a pretty basic level. Why did you come to Japan? What's going on? The questions these guys have been asking me have been the same. Why are you doing this? What's the attraction for you? Blah, 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 blah. It's pretty much always the same. Now and then, we get an interviewer who is sort of proud of themselves as an interviewer, and their idea is to, go to the website, read old stories, look at old TV programs, glean as much as they can before coming, and then try and think of something else to say. And that makes it much more interesting for me, of course. But the most interesting interviews, by far, are the ones where there are no questions. And sometimes this happens because of what I do. There was an example not too long ago. There was a couple of, they were either high school students or college students. I can't remember, young girls, 3 of them in a row. And they were here on some kind of school assignment. And I hadn't realized that when we had said yes to the interview. So they come in here and sit down, and they pull up the sheet of paper, and I can see the questions 1 to 10 circled with a little space for the answer. It's a totally prepared bunch of crap that the teacher has prepared for them. And she says, number 1, how long have you been in Japan? And I reached across and I grabbed the paper from her and tried to be in a friendly way. I grabbed the paper from her, scrunched it up, and just threw it to the other side of the room. And they're like shocked. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And I told them, that's no way to treat me. Without trying to be a jerk and an asshole about it. It's no way to treat me. You either should have done this research before, or you should have thought about what to do. And what I then said, I think I started to ask them a couple of questions, and I turned it into a conversation. And that's what an interview should be. Not QA, QA, QA. You're going to get nothing but canned crap responses if that's the way you do it. What you want to do is you want to have a conversation with that person. And in the middle of that conversation, all kinds of stuff, if you're doing it right, all kinds of stuff will come out. And that's what we did with those girls. After we got over the shock of what they were doing and their terror at going back to the teacher, not having answers to their pre-assigned questions, after we got over that, we had a fun time together. So the question here, what questions have you been asked or not asked? What would you like to be asked? This is what I would prefer of a person coming here. Do some background first. You don't have to study my whole life story, but whatever. But know enough about what's going on here so that you don't have to stultify my brain with those basic questions. Ask something interesting. Talk about something interesting. Talk about yourself or something you're doing that might relate to our work. My eyes will light up, we'll have a good conversation, and you'll get stuff for your story. It'll be okay. We're nearly done the stack here. I might as well just keep on. There's about 10 sheets left. It's 9:30. I've overrun. Look at that. But let's finish this. There's about 10 left. Don't get into politics. I don't get into politics. What do you mean? Did I get into politics? I like the way the picture's reflecting in the bottom of that flask. Cool, eh?じゃあ、あとちょっとですね。あと2、3分ぐらいです。そうそう、サインオフ。今ちょっと長くなりましたよ。いつも90分ですが、今日のタイミングちょっとずれてますから、まだ終わってないです。いつもストリームがだんだん終わりになると、この人たちに説明しますね。明日はどうになりますか？その後どうになりますか？とか。で今日はちょっと特別です。普通の場合は次のストリームは明日8時からです。今日3時祭りです。だからこのストリーム終わってから僕はカメラをバルコニーの上にセットする予定ですね。それからスイッチオン。僕は別の仕事やりながらカメラをそのまま祭りの風景を放送します。これからこの人たちに説明します。Okay, we got 3 or 4 sheets left here, so let's run this again. What's going to happen? I know this is the end of our stream here now for this morning, our regular stream. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's still a festival day, but I believe I'll still be here. I'll do a normal stream at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be working some more on that key block. Maybe I'll do that fixing job. No idea. It's a bit too soon to say what I'm actually going to be doing. But there will, as I mentioned now, there's going to be extra streams today. I can't tell you the exact time and schedule. Once we're finished here, I'm going to take the camera, take it out to the balcony at the front of this building, point it at an angle down to the street, and as soon as the festival processions start coming around, which is somewhere around 11 or just before noon Japan time, I'm going to put the camera on and just leave it to run. Coming back now and then during the afternoon to do a quick off, on, so that none of the recorded streams get to be like 10 hours long instead of just 1 hour long. And as I said before, it's going to happen all afternoon here, probably with the peak of it happening as nightfall comes. And they illuminate all the festival floats and things really start to get funny there. It looks like good fun. So that's today's plan and tomorrow's plan. And actually the same thing, that festival floating, that'll be happening Sunday as well. So I'll probably be doing this 2 days in a row. Okay, there we are. We're done for today. Here's our prints. We zoom in a bit. Thank you very much, guys. I'll be off. See you again tomorrow morning. I won't see you this afternoon. The camera will be on, but I won't be there. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening, and catch you next time. Thank you again. Nice greeting. お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様です。
みんな優しいよ。そう。今、ビデオオフですが、マイクはまだライブです。ホットマイクというシチュエーションです。で、時々僕とキャメロンがここに座って、お客さん忘れて、いろいろ話しますから。Those guys are so noisy. They bug us so much. とか They're laughing now about this. Anyway, okay, time to go. Thanks very much. See you next time. Bye bye.